Welcome guys, Learn96 here, and today I'm going to be doing another figure review. So if you watched my Chief SL, you know who this next figure is. And it is Bandai's Showa Gigan from the Monster Island series. So I guess I'll get off on his history quickly. So if you guys are Godzilla fan, which a majority of you people are that watch me, you should know his history. So his first appearance was in Godzilla vs. Gigan, in which the plot was about alien invaders who were first trying to make this big amusement park with this huge Godzilla tower that would attract people. And then eventually people, the main characters in the movie found out that they were like aliens, big cockroach people that were trying to take over the world as normal. And their big monster was Gigan. And they also had King Ghidorah along with him, too. And then this version of Gigan, at least, his last appearance was in Godzilla vs. Megalon, in which his design was a bit different, but I'll talk about that in detail. So yeah, let's get on to his card. So here's his card from the Monster Island series, number 6. Gigan. Got all the info and crap that I can't read. And the back of the card. So yeah, that's the card. And so I guess I'll get off on detail first. So detail on this figure is very, very, very nice. I really do like it. Because they got all the nice ridges and grooves in there. You know, all the typical Bandai stuff. These back fins look very good. A little bit better than the Bandai Creation version. And, of course, the face looks great. They really got that menacing eye piece in Gigan. And he's even got this big snarl. Which is awesome because Gigan is just one of those monsters that just always looks like he's snickering and such like that. But now I'll get off to the difference between the Bandai and Bandai Creation version. So here's the Bandai Creation version. And we'll get off with some of the more things that are different. So when it came to the suit, both of the designs were very different in many ways. Such as like the eyepiece. That's the biggest thing, in my opinion. When you look at the original Gigan, he had that really evil, menacing eye that was just very round, I guess. I don't know what to say, like, just the way it loops. Well, the Bandai Creation version shows the Megalon version, which had a much more sad-looking eye. Like, it was bigger and kind of droopy compared to this version. And also with the mouthpiece on the Bandai Creation version, he's kind of like frowning and looking sad. Well, as I said with this one, he's kind of like snickering. And then there's also little details such as like these are colored in, and these aren't colored in. And as I said, the spines on this one is kind of basic, while this one looks much more detailed. But that's mainly the company difference. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a little difference there. And also the color scheme, before I forget. This one's a lot more green, while this one's a lot more like aqua greenish, I guess. So yeah. So now I'll get on to articulation, which is basic. The arms would move the basic 360. The legs move full 360. And they also have got that seam thing right here too. Kind of like the 68 and the 64 Godzilla would have. I don't know if that was originally on the original Bandai release version, or if it's just the Monster Island series version. Yeah, I don't know. No head articulation though, which is kind of unfortunate. And the tail's a glue seal. So, yeah, 4 parts, which is basic, but I mean, I always wish for head articulation, because that's usually one of the best spots, in my opinion. And onto paint job. So the paint job is really accurate on this figure. Well, you can debate about the main color scheme of Gigan all you want. I think it's very nice coloring. on him. But otherwise, he's a very gold color all over his skin. No paint on these spikes, as I said, which is kind of like lazy in my opinion. And no coloring on the tail spike. It's the same color as his skin, which I believe was just silver, so yeah, more laziness. But you got the nice red on the eye, all the very nice silver spots on his hook arm and feet, and on his belly spikes, which is all good. And on his back head, which is also like very sprayed on, which kind of looks weird. But yeah. So paint job in most parts is very good, and some parts a little lazy looking, but yeah, it's pretty good. And of course, onto sizing. Since I do have the Godzilla you fought, here he is. The 68 Godzilla. Now, yeah, this is accurate, because I don't remember how tall Gigan was compared to Godzilla, but most of the times they fought Godzilla, they were always like that, you know, tussling around and such. But, what I think, this looks pretty good. So, yeah. And I just recently acquired this guy in the mail, and he also fought this guy. The Showa Anguirus. Now, this is the 8-inch Anguirus, which I believe has a much better paint job and sizing, so what I think this is pretty accurate. Like, the scene I always remember is the scene where Anguirus gets his face cut because he runs right into Gigan's belly blade while it's going. But it was like that when it happened, and what I can remember, I believe this is pretty accurate. So yeah. And 2 more figures here. Since I don't have a normal standard King Ghidorah, I'll just pull this guy out. Mecha King Ghidorah. And of course, you guys saw this coming. This isn't very accurate, because King Ghidorah is supposed to be like up here and much bigger, but this looks okay. You know. And just because I think this guy looks pretty cool with Gigan, Ghidorah. I don't know, probably because they both got the metal claws or hook. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. You can make them either beat each other up or just, you know, tag team. So yeah, this looks cool. So yeah, that's the Gigan figure review in a nutshell. I can't really say much because he's much like the other Gigan, like the Bandai Creation version, except for a few parts. So yeah, history is brief. I mean, he also made one other appearance, which I didn't mention, but that was a completely different suit, in which he looked very different in design. I prefer this design more. Detail is really good. It's Bandai. What do you expect? Articulation is pretty bland and basic, but for what it is, at least you can do like stop motion work with his legs and arms. Paint job in most spots it's good. Some it's meh. And sizing is pretty accurate with except for King Ghidorah, but that's because it's King Ghidorah's fault. So yeah, overall I'm probably gonna give this guy you know, my typical 4 out of 5. He's a very, very nice figure. I definitely recommend him if you want, you know, both Gigans. You know, you want like the Megalong and the original design. Or if you're just a big Bandai fan and don't like Bandai Creation, then yeah, this guy's a good version. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time.